guys, welcome back if you are a subscriber already, and if you are new here because of the title of this video, hello, I hope you are well. This video is going to be all about my fertility updates, or infertility updates I should say. So I will be talking about infertility and miscarriage and endometriosis. So if that isn't for you right now, then please feel free to kind of exit out the video. But if it is for you and you are interested, then hello. I thought I would just do a little update on where we're at with our infertility journey. If you don't know and you've never come across me before, or you don't have a clue what I'm talking about, I will leave some videos linked down below with a little bit more of our kind of journey. But in a really shortened version, I've had 4 miscarriages. 2 were in 2017 and 2 were in 2018, and since 2018 we haven't been able to fall pregnant again naturally. And then this year I did get diagnosed with a stage 4 endometriosis, which is the highest stage of endometriosis that you can get. Yay for me. But in the meantime, I have really been campaigning for awareness. All 3 subjects, miscarriage, infertility and endometriosis, are so taboo and no one speaks about them, yet so many of us are affected by it. 1 in 4 women can have miscarriage, 1 in 10 women can be diagnosed with endometriosis, and I know so many people that go through infertility and have to have IVF as well. So I feel like for something that affects so many of us, we should definitely all be talking about it a lot more, and it should not be a taboo. That is my mindset. I did also open up justbadluck.co.uk. It's basically a hub of support. So if you are someone that's watching this and you feel like you need a little bit of support at the moment, definitely go and check out justbadluck.co.uk. I feel like it's the kind of website that I needed, and I'm constantly working on it to update it and make it more of a support to everyone going through any sort of infertility or any sort of health issues as well. I talk about endometriosis over there as well. So hopefully it can give any of you guys some support and reassurance that you're not alone, because you're not. And I know how isolating and lonely it can feel. I've been there, I am there, I get it. So yeah, so a little update on our fertility journey. We basically have been looking into IVF. It was something that our endometriosis consultant suggested at the time, and I will admit that IVF comes with a whole host of emotions. I've gone through the whole IVF grieving process. I don't know if everyone does this, but I definitely felt a sense of grief when it came to kind of admitting to myself that I needed to have IVF. I feel like we all know IVF is amazing, and it is amazing. It's so great that we have the option of having IVF, but it's not easy. It doesn't guarantee a baby, and it's a lot. Like, I feel like when you're just an outsider looking in on someone having IVF, you just think like, wow, that's so amazing. It's amazing what science can do. It's like, you know, it's so spectacular that you're going to have this baby from it. But when you're someone that's actually about to go through it, and you start to read up of all the hurdles, all the medication, how it affects your body and all of those things, it becomes very scary. So as an outsider it's great, and as an insider it's kind of really daunting and really scary. And I definitely feel like with my complicated case, I've obviously been able to fall pregnant 4 times, maybe even more times as well. I think I've had way more chemical pregnancies that obviously aren't listed as a miscarriage. But yeah, I've been able to fall pregnant definitely 4 times, to then having 3 years of infertility and then having to have IVF. I feel like it's a lot. Like, I'm not feeling sorry for myself here, but it's a lot to deal with. So I've been through all of that as well. I probably will do a post over in Just Bad Luck at some point about the whole IVF grieving process, but because I'm still in that kind of frame of mind, I feel like it's very hard for me to sum it up at the moment. Let me know down below in the comments if any of you guys that have been through IVF or going through IVF have felt that way as well. Yeah, so basically we have been approved for some NHS funding on IVF, and if you didn't know, in the UK, some areas of the UK you do get NHS funded IVF, which means that you get a few rounds for free. Now this depends on where you live. Basically it's a massive postcode lottery. Someone that lives like 2 hours away from me could get no IVF funding, and they would have to fund it all themselves. Yet for us here we get 2 rounds of free funded IVF. I think it's unfair, it's crazy, it needs to change, but obviously I appreciate how lucky we are to get even 2 rounds. I definitely didn't think that we were going to get approved for that. So that was a little bit of glimmer in the negative world of infertility, and actually it's going through a lot quicker than I expected as well. Apparently at the moment, due to COVID, not many people are having IVF, which I didn't realise. So we have our consultation with the consultant in a few weeks, and they will set out a protocol, and then we'll get the date for when we start. So it's very scary. And I just thought it would be good to update you guys as well, because obviously I've spoken about my fertility journey online as well, and I just wanted to say that I never do it because of views or likes or clicks or followers. Like, that isn't why I do this. And I feel like a lot of people, especially when you're kind of from a content creator, influencer background, people just think you share the downsides of your life because you want to get followers, and I just want to put it out there that I am not doing any of this for that. This is just solely to raise awareness of how flaming difficult and hard and horrendous this infertility journey is. And I feel like for a lot of people, they can go through their life and never have to experience this themselves, which is amazing, and I wish I was you. But for those of us that do go through this, we understand how painful it is, and we have that sense of empathy for anyone else going through it. But I think it's also important for those that haven't gone through it to watch stuff like this, because prior to me going through miscarriage and infertility, I had no idea. I would probably be that person asking someone, when are you going to have a baby then? When are you going to have kids? Whereas now I would never even think that about someone, to ask it. There's a lot of things that need to be changed, and I feel like raising awareness is really important, but it shouldn't always be aimed at the people going through it. It needs to be aimed at the people not going through it as well. That got a bit ranty, didn't it? Yeah, so that's where we're at the moment. Obviously, I'm not sure how much of the actual IVF process I'm going to share. I feel like it would be amazing to be able to vlog it and upload it, but again, it's very personal. I've not been through it before, so it's something that maybe I will vlog and release one day when I'm feeling comfortable to do it. But I will definitely be talking about it as much as I feel comfortable to, and I know you guys will appreciate that as well. If you have been through IVF yourself, especially IVF after miscarriages or endometriosis, and you do have a slightly more positive story, please do leave your comments down below, because I'd love to go through them, and I'm sure they'll help anyone out there that are watching this video because they're in the same situation as well. Words of wisdom mean so much, and I'm so lucky that some of you guys have already emailed me or messaged me little tips and advice, and it honestly makes such a difference when this whole world is new to you. When I first looked into IVF, I definitely felt like it was the start of how I felt when I first had a miscarriage. There's not really much information out there. It's really hard to find out how to get funding through the NHS, especially if you're in the UK. It's really difficult to even know what the process is, especially for someone that's been through miscarriage or endometriosis. The only way you get that is to have a consultation. But of course, if you are someone that doesn't get funded, you have to pay £300, £400, £500 for that consultation. So it's really, really difficult, and you have to basically have loads of money to do IVF. You do, I'm not even lying. You have to have loads of money. You have to be like really willing to hand over £400 to an IVF clinic that you might not even want to go to in the end, because you might not like them or you might not gel with them. And there's loads of little aspects and elements to it that I was really shocked by. So yeah, anyway, I should stop this video because I've been rambling on, but I just wanted to update you and just kind of talk a little bit more about that as well. If you do have any questions about IVF, then do leave them down below in the comments, and also you can email me. I'll pop my email address down below too. And maybe I could do a little Lattes with Laura, like an IVF version, because I feel like those Q&As are really, really helpful for me, but also for you guys as well. If you are going through your own miscarriage or infertility journey at the moment, I'm sending you so much love and so much light, because I know it's such a dark, lonely place. You are not alone. Head on over to the Just Bad Luck website if you do feel like you need a bit of support right now. And of course, my DMs are always open. My Instagram is I'm Laura Bradshaw. I always chat to you guys over in my DMs. So pop me a little DM if you're feeling a bit lonely today. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up now and go and have some lunch. I hope this video updated you on our journey, and I hope you find Just Bad Luck helpful. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys.